Hey Trinity, I really liked listening to the dynamic of your family. I also have a very strange family dynamic with my mom. I mentioned in my video, my mom, we had a single parent family in the home that I mainly lived in. So it was my mom, myself, and then I had two half sisters, and they both had different dads. So, that brought its own challenges, I guess, to keep it short. And then my dad, who I only had visitation with every other weekend until I turned 18, he he married once, and I was living with him for 3 or 4 years. That's a long story, but anyway, she really treated me like her own. I'm gonna circle back to a point at the end, I swear. But then they divorced. I went back to live with my mom and my two sisters, and then he married again with a woman that had two children. So they would be my stepsisters, but she hated me, so we did not speak. They annulled. Well, then he married again recently. I swear, my dad's a very good person. He's not, anyway, moving on. He married again, and she has two sons that I consider my stepbrothers. We have a very good relationship, all of us. So I don't know. I have my own nuclear family now, so I don't know if you would call us one big blended. I don't know, since we don't live under the same house. But anyway, I was just gonna say that I liked the fact that you begged the question on the stereotypes with the women as the head of household, earning less as a man, and if that took into account lesbian households, on if they were factored in since they were two parent households. And then also the fact, sometimes I read too much into how people say certain things and the words that they use. And when you were talking about your blended family and it seemed like you were more comfortable talking about your mom's situation with your stepfather. And then when you said your dad, you said that he is cohabitating with someone right now. Like maybe you didn't have the best relationship. That is just me assuming. I don't know anything, obviously. But it made me think that, do you think that there's like a unconscious, I don't know if bias would be the right word, but to think that people are more likely to have a better relationship with the main guardian's significant other in a blended family rather than, like in my situation, I didn't live with my dad. So do you think somebody would be more likely to like the main parent significant other rather than the non-main parent significant other? I hope that made sense.